work camping. Good morning, everyone. Happy New Year from the semi-non-understood location here in the FLA. Picking up some wind debris here. Work camping. Give you a window tag hanging window. So when these guys were attacked, they were about 65 miles out of Tampa, which was Fort Brooke, and headed to Fort King, which was where we did our video last year with the archaeologist that was doing a dig up there. But this column was on its way to reinforce Fort King, 41 miles north. They've already come 64 miles. For 5 days, the Seminoles had stealthily observed the march of Dade's column on its way to reinforce the small garrison up at Fort King. Unknown to Major Dade's command, Osceola, McAnapee, and Alligator had planned to attack Dade's men and kill General Thompson, the Indian agent, at Fort King. Suddenly, men reeled and fell to a deadly fire poured upon them from behind trees and palmettos. Half of Major Dade's command lay dead or wounded. Major Dade and Captain Fraser were killed nearby, and 3 of the 6 surviving officers were wounded. Those men remaining after the first onslaught sought cover from which they might return fire. After several rounds from their cannon, the Indians withdrew a short distance. The soldiers hastily threw together a low redoubt of logs, cared for their wounded, and collected ammunition from the fallen. So this is Lieutenant Mudge's monument here, but if you look behind me, it can't be any more than 75 to 100 yards, is the monument for Dade, where he fell, shot through the heart by one of the chiefs, and then the next officer and this officer. And then roughly, maybe 100 yards that way is the redoubt where the whole thing finished. So this is a relatively short battle for 108 guys to get slaughtered. Minus all the modern developments, this is pretty much what this battlefield would have looked like, with the Native Americans hiding behind the trees and the columns coming down the road right where the monuments are. It actually ended up here, and these are the basic outline of the redoubt that the soldiers formed before they were wiped out by the Seminoles. Basically, what they did is the Seminoles were going to let these guys go, and they built this small, I guess you call it a redoubt here to try to fight from. So the Seminoles saw that, and basically, just like the old saying, shooting fish in a barrel, they got in here and shot and basically finished them off. There were 3 survivors. They hid in different spots. There's a pond a couple hundred yards that way. I believe one of them hid in and maybe in a tree. But the 3 survivors, one of them, the 4th one, passed away, but the 3 of them did get away. But if you think about fighting folks using a European style in a open woodland environment, it's not a good deal, and I don't feel real safe standing here if someone were firing a musket or anything else at me. So if everybody's ready for their 2021 experience, I said in my other video, hope everybody makes their camping reservations sooner than later, especially if you're in the Midwest, Ohio, Indiana, any place like that, because I know at the undisclosed location, sites are filling up fast for the summer. Remember, do what you can, where you are, with whatever you have, and hope that everybody's doing well. Oh, in the mail back to the camper. She sometimes, I think, forgets I'm behind her, or she just likes to run, so she's doing her little double back leg. I hurt my hips, some old thing, and she's going to be over there really angry at me because I'm not moving fast enough. Kirby Dave, the Adventure Dog. We will see you soon, and remember, always keep your flankers to the side, your scouts out back in front, because you never know, just like Dade, if you're going to get ambushed. I've got a leaf blower and a train. I mean, it's perfect. There's a leaf blower. There's a train. The dog keeps going around me in circles and wrapping me up with their leash. Oh.